Alright guys, back at the bench again, and we're going to be working on some TLD 15 Shimano's. This one here I already done. This one just needed the regular maintenance service, clean up and stuff. The customer that brought me the reels told me he uses a lot of these for chartering. So he had a few that were jammed. Well, actually two were jammed, and one, I guess he had some issues, or two, he had issues with clickers. So we figured out with two of them that were jammed, they weren't really jammed, they were just, the main gears were broken. These are just spinning, as you can see. It's supposed to have a pin inside here, and it was to stop it from moving. So we had two malfunctions with those on both reels, and so I had to reorder two main gears. As you can see, these have the pins in them. So I already serviced two. I still have one that I have to clean up and everything. He also wanted me to put in new clickers, but the Powell clickers, I guess they're discontinued, so I will do my best to try to find brand new clickers for these reels for him, because he wants them to be fairly as new and sound as new as they were. So we'll do what we can for him anyway. And I know you can get the clicker rings, so maybe the clicker rings could be the issue. Not 100% sure, but I mean, I cleaned this one up and got it all serviced, and clicker sounds pretty good to me. I don't know if he wants it to sound much louder than that, but this one was pretty jammed. I got it working really well now, and the drag works great. So anyways, I'm not gonna do a whole lot of video on these, maybe a little bit, because I do have a lot of reels to work on, and we have a lot of other reels that we can do videos on. So all right guys, stay tuned, and I'll show you guys the results on all these reels when they're all done. All right guys, catch you after. All right, so on this reel here, I went ahead and I serviced this reel already. It's already all cleaned and prepared for the new gear. So what I'm gonna do is take this one apart. I'll do a little video, like I said. Screwdrivers, and basically just get it open, get the gear inside of it. These reels are really nice. If, when you're on the boat, I don't know if they troll with these, I'm not 100% sure, or jig with these. I presume they probably just maybe jig or troll. I know they're very, very nice reels. Seems like the 15 is the popular brand. I also have a 20 and a 25. They were given to me, and I'll probably do a video on those. We'll do the breakdown video and all that. So as you can see, I already went ahead and serviced these reels ahead of time. I prefer, excuse me, I prefer to, when I get a reel or reels, I prefer to work on them right away, because I don't carry parts. Not yet. Eventually in time, maybe I'll carry parts. I pretty much work at home right now, but when I do get my shop and I get that all straightened out, I'll do retail and sell parts, and maybe and carry parts for future repairs, and that would be much easier, you know. If I get a fishing reel in, I can just fix it right away and send it out back to the customer right away. So, all right, anyways, let's get back to the reel. So, all right, so here's one of the new gears, like I said, that this one has the pin, so it's, the other one, the pin was out, and that kept spinning. So the reel just kept spinning, it never engaged into drag, so that was the problem. So we're gonna grease this gear up. We're gonna put it in, and we're gonna see how it works. Here's the other one. Put that aside. Paintbrush, I mean. Now, you don't have to put a whole lot of grease on these gears. We'll let centrifugal force get the grease where we need it to go. It doesn't hurt to put a little bit of grease on the back side here. And then I put a slight little bit of grease where the dog's gonna ride. Just a little bit, not a whole pile of it. Put a little bit of grease on there. And a little bit on the shaft, because we don't want corrosion to occur inside the shaft. Because I had one reel that was jammed, and it was jammed inside the shaft here. So this part here was jammed inside there, and it was dry, it was bone dry. All right, so now we're gonna put the gear in. Let's just slide that down like so. We're gonna get a little tiny screwdriver, and we're gonna push the dog in, or push it back, I mean, like this, and then set the gear in and turn it so that way you can hear the dog clicking, and then you know that it's sitting correctly. Okay, now I need a rag. Grease. Now we're going to grab this and we're going to put this on. Put this back on like so. Okay, pop that on like that. Okay, first screw, we're going to put the first screw in. Just want to hand tighten everything in so you make sure it gets slightly locked in. Okay. Well, the third screw. Get my screwdriver. Sorry about the background noise. Wifey's watching a movie. Okay. So we're gonna tighten this down, and then I'll get back to you. Okay. Sorry about that. So we found the correct screwdriver. Like I said, make sure you get the right screwdrivers, because you don't want to strip screws. Strip screws, forget it. It's going to be a big issue in the future for you. Okay, so putting on the side, the drag lever bar. It's like always, it was something that gives you a hard time. But you want to put it in and make sure it goes in correctly and snug. Okay, that's snug. I think this one here goes in the center. These are very easy reels to put together and take apart. Just make sure you take pictures if you're a little wary. But overall, they're very easy to work on. After we assembled the lever, drag onto the lever plate with the tension knob. So we're going to take this little brass washer that's here. We're going to put it on here. And then we have this little small reel cover. And we're gonna put that on like so. After we do that, then we put our handle on. Now these are they're a little tight to put on, so just be patient. And so after we get that on, now we can bolt down this the handle nut. Now we want to do that until we get it just nice and snug. Okay, so it'll look like that. Then after we do that, we have this little, it's like a handle nut cap, and we want to make sure we line up that hole with the other hole that's right here. So we might have to loosen it up a tiny smidge, like so. Let's see if that did it. Looks like it. Take our little screw. Those screws are tough to grab. And we're going to screw that down. And then just nice and snug with that, and that's it. That's basically it for that. So now that this reel has a brand new gear, main gear, so right now it's in free spool. We're going to engage it. Oh, hold on. Let's tighten down. Let's tighten down the drag. Let's go as far as we can right now. All right, so it's spinning. Let's loosen up a little bit. Now we're gonna tighten up the lever drag. It's spinning. As you can see, the drag is working and it's engaging. And it feels nice and smooth. Then we go back into free spool, go into engage, strike mode, and so there's another working reel. So that's pretty much it. The last one that I have to do needs a nice cleaning, so I'll do that and show you guys, and I'll take it apart and show you guys the internal parts of it, me cleaning it a little bit. But this is a little oddball type of video. I am not going to make a big video about these reels. I'm still going to do the 20 series and the 25 series, so I'll show you guys that. All right, guys, stay tuned to the other reel that I will do, and that will be more or less of a cleanup. So you guys could see the inner parts of the rest of the reel. But for now, we're just trying to get this back out to the customer and get it all set for them. All right, guys, see you soon.